What if I told you that July is actually one of the most powerful months for planting in Zone 5? Sounds surprising, right? Most people assume that by the time summer hits its peak, the planting window is closed. But that could not be further from the truth. In this video, we are going to show you exactly what you can plant in July if you live in USDA Zone 5. Whether you want quick harvest vegetables, heat-loving flowers, or herbs that just keep going, July has plenty to offer. And if you stay with us until the end, we will also share the biggest mistake most gardeners make this month and how to turn that around. First, let us talk quickly about what Zone 5 even means. Zone 5 includes parts of the Midwest, Northeast, and even some inland mountain areas. It typically sees winter temperatures as low as -20 degrees Fahrenheit. But in July, the days are warm, the nights are still short, and the soil is fully heated. That gives us a unique chance to grow certain crops quickly and prepare others for fall or next year. Now, let us start with the fastest growers, the quick harvest vegetables. These are the crops you can plant now and still enjoy within weeks. Think about radishes, which can mature in just 3 weeks, or loose-leaf lettuce and spinach, which can be harvested young and often. Bush beans are another great pick. They grow fast, love the warmth, and are perfect for a second summer crop. You can even try summer squash or zucchini if you go with smaller varieties. Just make sure you give them full sun and consistent water. If you're looking for color and blooms, July is a great time to plant summer flowers that thrive in heat. Zinnias are one of the best choices. They love the sun, bloom quickly, and attract butterflies. Marigolds are another solid option. They are tough, handle dry spells well, and even help keep pests away. Cosmos is a third favorite. These delicate-looking flowers actually thrive in tough summer conditions and bloom fast. You can direct sow all of these right into the ground and still get a great show before the end of the season. Let me pause you right here with a quick tip you do not want to miss. This part of summer might seem like a break in the gardening calendar, but it is actually a short and powerful window. If you plant the right things now, you can enjoy a second wave of harvest or color just in time before the cold hits. So, do not skip it. This is your chance. Now, let us look below the surface to root vegetables that can grow through the cooler fall weather. Beets are perfect for planting in July. They grow well in warm soil, but actually sweeten up as the temperature drops. Carrots are another winner. Choose fast-growing varieties and give them deep, loose soil. Turnips are also an option and can mature in just a few weeks. These crops may take longer than leafy greens, but they are built to handle the cool-down that is coming. Keep them well watered, and you will have a delicious harvest in early fall. Herbs might not be the first thing you think about in July, but they are one of the smartest things to plant right now. Cilantro, for example, loves warm weather early on, but can handle some cooler days later. Dill grows fast and adds flavor to just about everything. Basil is a classic summer herb. Plant it now, and you will have fresh leaves for weeks. The best part is that herbs do not take up much space, and most of them can be grown in containers. You can even dry or freeze your harvest to use in the fall and winter. If you are thinking ahead, July is also a smart time to plant perennials for next year. Perennials like echinacea and black-eyed Susan need warm soil to get established. Planting them in July gives their roots time to grow strong before the first frost. You might not see flowers this year, but come next spring and summer, you will be glad you gave them an early start. Just remember to keep them well watered while they settle in. Now, let us hit another big moment in this video and a big warning. One of the most common mistakes gardeners make in July is doing nothing. Many think it is too late. They let weeds take over. They skip planting. But the truth is that it wastes one of the most productive times in your garden. Instead of waiting for fall, get your hands in the dirt now. There is still so much potential left in the season. Even just one tray of seedlings or a handful of seeds can make a big difference. Here are some quick tips to make your July planting successful. First, water early in the morning before the heat kicks in. This helps plants absorb moisture before it evaporates. Second, mulch around your plants to keep the soil cool and retain water. Third, choose smaller or younger plants if you're transplanting. They adjust better in the heat. And finally, keep an eye out for pests like aphids or beetles, which are more active in summer. A quick spray of soapy water can do the trick. You might be wondering, does planting in July make a difference? The answer is absolutely yes. In fact, July planting can completely change how your garden performs for the rest of the season. It opens the door for a second harvest of vegetables, brings in another round of flowers, and gives you a fresh start when most people have already stopped planting. The soil is already warm, the sun is strong, and many seeds grow faster in these conditions than they do in spring. By using this midsummer moment wisely, you can extend your growing season well into the fall. It also helps your garden stay alive and active. When we stop planting, the soil starts to rest, but that is not always a good thing. Active soil means better structure, better moisture control, and healthier roots. When you keep planting, your garden keeps thriving. You also attract pollinators like bees and butterflies, which means stronger fruit production, more blooms, and overall better balance in your space. Even just a few extra plants can make a real difference. If you have never tried planting in July before, this is your sign to jump in. You do not need to overhaul your whole garden. Just try one thing, maybe a few basil seeds in a pot, or a row of carrots in a sunny corner. Pick a flower you love and drop some seeds into the soil. You will learn as you go, and that is what gardening is all about. No month is too late when you are still growing. So let us be clear, July in Zone 5 is not the end of your gardening year. It is a new beginning. From fast greens and late summer blooms to sturdy herbs and cool weather root crops, this month gives you the chance to grow again smarter, stronger, and more in tune with your space. If this helped you, give it a like or drop a comment below. We would love to know what you're planting this July. And make sure to subscribe, because our August garden prep guide is packed with tips you will not want to miss. Thanks again for being here and happy planting!